Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Michaela and I make diamond painting videos here on this channel, and today I'm doing another whip and chat video. Basically in these whip and chats I just work on my current work in progress, which today we will be working on Cozy Christmas by Aria Illustration and Diamond Art Club. I finished another row of this last night actually, and I think I'm working on the fifth row now, kind of how I organize my sections by these release papers. I think this is the fifth, or the sixth, is this the fifth row? Or maybe this was the fourth. Honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea, but I think once we finish this row, that'll be the halfway point. I think. I need to take a better look at the canvas. But anyways, we're gonna be working on this section right here. Pull off the release paper, which honestly I'm excited to get back to a lot of line blocking in this section, just because the last couple of sections have been very confetti heavy because we were working on the other side of the canvas where the tree was, which is a ton of fun also, but it is kind of nice to have work in a way where you kind of go back and forth. But anyways, you guys, I hope you enjoy this video and let's get right on into it. Okay, I forgot to mention earlier, if you want to pull out your work in progress, feel free to work alongside me as well. But anyways, as for the accessories that I'm using, I am just using this firefly tray that I got for the Drills and Chills event that was last year. It's the Inferno Nano tray. It's very, very cute. I love it, and honestly I've been using it very consistently for the last couple weeks. And you guys, I have a new pen to show you. I have a brand new pen. Oh shoot, as I knock the tray with the pen. You guys, look how beautiful. Look how beautiful this pen is. It is gorgeous. I haven't shown it on the channel yet. I plan on showing it more, I don't know, maybe talking about it a little bit more in my vlog next week, but this is the Donna Bass pen. It's a Donna Bass pen, and I basically won this. It's hard to explain because the way Donna Bass works is like you join a Facebook group and then she has a bunch of like posts go up and you comment a number if you want to potentially purchase a pen, and it's kind of random if you win or not. And so I ended up winning this pen, but obviously I had to pay for it, but you know what I mean. So brand new pen from Donna Bass I'll be using today. And then in the thin metal multi-placer from Diamond Art Club, I am just using Randa's Crafty Corner putty and glue dots in the single placer. So nothing new there, but anyways, okay. I think I need to redo this release paper because I like it to be perfectly straight. So let me see. I feel like I want it to go here. Oh shoot. This is hard to do sometimes. Okay, that should, I think. Hold on. Nope, I want it down one more row. You guys are just getting everything. I think that's good. You know what? I'm gonna go with it. That's fine. Okay, anyways, let's go ahead and hop right into it. I don't see any black in this area, so I'm just gonna go with the dark brown to start. But anyways, hello guys. Also, there you go. You guys can kind of see this, okay. I hope everyone is doing well. I did actually take some notes for today's video because I have learned that if I don't have notes, it is a little bit more chaotic, and I wanted to make sure I covered everything I wanted to talk about today. Not like anything is like that important, but I did want to make sure I was able to cover everything. So I hope everyone is doing well. It's currently Sunday, January 12th, and what time is it? 3 o'clock? Yeah, 3:01. And I'm trying to get this video like filmed and everything before the start of the Packer game because I do want to catch some of the Packer game today. It's the beginning of playoffs and I have no faith in them after what happened last week with losing. Who were we playing? The Bears? Was it the Bears last week? It had to have been the Bears. The biggest rivalry in NFL history, basically. And it was just absolute flop. Like that, we should not have lost as badly as we did, and we did. So, yeah, hoping we redeem ourselves this week. But you know what? I don't think we will, but you never know. It might surprise me. But anyways, all that to say, I do want to catch the game. So anyways, hi guys. I hope everyone had a good weekend. Mine was good. It was very busy, and today has really been like the only day I've been able to just like relax, which kind of sucks. I hate when my weekends are so busy that I just don't get any time to myself. I just really like, what's the word? I enjoy me time. I'm very much an introvert, which is odd because like I'm fine with with, like, hanging out with people, but, like, it has to be in a very specific circumstance, like, I don't know, and I have to be in a very specific mood. Maybe makes me sound a little bit, like, stuck up, but, like, I feel like I just really cherish my alone time. I think cherish was the word I wanted to use. Yeah, I very much cherish my alone time, and I get a little bit sad when I don't have, like, an entire weekend to myself, which is very dramatic, but anyways, let's get into what I did over the weekend. Friday was so hectic. Basically, I worked in the morning, and then after work, so I work half days. After work, I had gotten my Regal Honeybee sneak peek kit in the mail. And so I was like, oh, perfect. I can film the sneak peek for this and, like, have this go up as a sneak peek. So I filmed and I got it edited and I started uploading it. So I was like, yay, awesome. And then I was like, oh, okay, now I need to edit my vlog because I have not edited my vlog yet for the week. So I edited the vlog. And I didn't have the last clip filmed at that point because I had only done, like, what, up until Thursday or whatever. So I edited the vlog, and then I was beat. I don't know what it was, like a combination of just, like, working in the morning and then kind of hustling the afternoon away. I ended up taking an hour-long nap until the final release was posted, which felt so good. That nap was actually really helpful. I feel like sometimes naps can be very much a gamble, at least for me. I guess it also, like, depends how long the nap is, if you end up falling asleep. I have heard that the most effective naps are, like, 15 to 20 minute naps. My naps are never 15 to 20 minutes, which is probably why I always wake up so, like, groggy and gross after naps. But this one ended up being, it was like an hour, right, from start to finish. Like, I went to sleep about 3, woke up about 4. But also, I was up, like, every 15 minutes, so I wonder if my body was doing, like, 15-minute cycles of naps. So maybe that's why I ended up not feeling too terrible after. So that was nice. I'm really glad I got to take, I don't nap. I really do not nap very often. So I'm kind of glad I got to take a little bit of a snooze after work on Friday. And then I finally finished off the vlog, and then I was able to, like, have a little bit of time to craft. But Friday night, me and my parents went to go see a community theater production of Sweeney Todd, which I would say, and I don't know if this is just because it was a community theater version versus, like, an actual, like, traveling cast, like, you know, Broadway or whatever, because I definitely think community theater can be good, don't get me wrong. I didn't love it. I didn't love it. I'd seen it once before. My university put it on. It was like my junior year of college, and that was really fun, but I don't know if it helped that I knew a lot of the cast because, again, it was at my university. I was very involved with, like, the music program, and so a lot of that overlapped with the theater program. So I knew a lot of people in it, and I don't know if this just, like, I don't know, it just didn't hit the spot the same, I think, as it did last time I saw it, which, I mean, kind of sucks, but, like, whatever. Yeah, and, like, the last few months I've seen Waitress, and I've seen Sweeney Todd and then Little Shop of Horrors. Between the three of those, Sweeney Todd definitely made the bottom of the list, but, like, it was still okay. The second half was better than the first. I think the first half was way too long, to be honest. It was, like, an hour and a half, and maybe that's, like, normal. It just felt like a really, really long musical. And I feel like it did not need to be that long, but I don't know, maybe some other circumstances just got in the way, and that was just how I ended up perceiving the musical. But if you guys don't know, or have never heard of Sweeney Todd, it's a musical basically about this barber who kills his patients, and that's as much as I'll give away just because I don't know if, like, me actually saying the next part's, like, a spoiler. So it's, like, interesting, and the premise is kind of funny, right? Like, a barber who kills, right? I mean, that's not funny. Okay, that's you know what? I listen to too much true crime. No, but it's not funny. It's funny in the sense because it's a musical. Okay, moving right along. I don't want people to think I think killing is funny because it's not. Okay, moving right along. But yeah, saw Sweeney Todd on Friday night and ended up I think crashing when I got home. I really don't remember. Saturday, yesterday, me and my parents went by my sister's house to celebrate my mom's birthday. My mom's birthday is actually tomorrow, but today, the day you guys are seeing this video, it's her birthday. So we went over to my sister's house and hung out there basically all day. I think me and my parents left my place, or like, you know, basically they picked me up. So yeah, we left my place at like, what time did we leave? Early, because we had to drop Zeus off at daycare. So we were gone from like close to 9 a.m. and then I think we got back around like 4:30, because mostly I went to my parents' house afterward for a little bit and then I finally ended up at home. But that was fun. Just got to see like my sister, my brother-in-law, and my nephew, which is always a good time. My nephew actually turns 4 next month in February, which is crazy because I remember I did have my YouTube channel when, you know, he was being born, and I remember vlogging. You guys could go back in the channel. It's pretty early on in my channel. But I like have a whole vlog because I was at my sister's when it happened because I was dog sitting for them. So that's a little bit funny and just kind of like, whoa, I can't believe he turns 4, you know, next month or whatever. So that's really crazy. But yeah, went over there yesterday. Oh my gosh, yesterday also, I thought this was a really funny thing to put in here, but me and my parents ended up at 2 different Quick Trips yesterday. We went to a Quick Trip by my sister's house. If you guys don't know, Quick Trip is a Wisconsin local gas station. I have seen comments of people saying that they live in other states and they also have Quick Trips. I think it's a different, like, gas station company because our Quick Trip is spelled with a K, so like KWIC, or wait, yeah, Quick Trip, and then, yeah, Trip. And I think the other gas station chain is with a Q, I think. So I really do think that it's just a Wisconsin gas station chain, but I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. But anyways, we ended up going to 2 different Quick Trips, one by my sister's house because my dad needed gas. And then on the way home, we were all like kind of like thinking about dinner, because what else do we do besides think about food? And so we were like, well, we could just stop at Quick Trip and then grab food and bring it back home. And so that's exactly what we did. So I ended up at 2 different Quick Trips yesterday, which I thought was kind of funny because I feel like I don't go that often, but it's been a more recent development that I've been going a little bit more. So we went to the Quick Trip again, which is fine, and got dinner there. And yesterday evening when I got home, I basically spent the entire night crafting. I finished the last row of this painting, and I finished the last section of the row I was working on in Little Lizard Garden. And then I actually finished a coloring page as well. So yesterday was a very productive, like, crafting evening, which was really needed, and I was really happy with like all the progress I made on all the like diamond paintings and like coloring stuff I did. So that was really fun. Go with, you know, I could do all the browns, but I want like a little bit of color in my life right now. So we're gonna work a little bit on this like tiny amount of teal I have in this section. But yeah, so I did all that last night, and that was fun. It was very much needed. So I did that, and then moving on into today, which is Sunday, I ended up going by my parents' house for lunch. My mom made chili, which was really, really good. I haven't had her chili in so long. She just hasn't made it in forever. And so I'm really grateful that she made it. It was delicious, and yeah, I'm really glad she made it. She gave me some leftovers. Did you guys just pretending that didn't happen? Hey, at least like none of the drills went flying, but like sometimes when I'm trying to like flip the pen in my hand, sometimes I'll just like drop it instead, which I am chaotic when it comes to that. Anyways, what was I even saying? I haven't had the chili in a while. Is that really where I was going with that? Well, I'm gonna go there. Yeah, I haven't had the chili in a while. She hasn't made it in a while, and it was very, very good. I don't know if that's actually where I was going with that statement. I'm so sorry. I get very distracted when things happen. Okay, some of the plus sign as well. Where's my plus sign symbol? You would think I would know where all the colors in my tray are by now. I don't. I really don't. You know, it always takes forever to get, like, invested in your tray or whatever, like, know exactly where things are. And then, you know, it's by the end you finally have them all, and then you start a new painting, and you're like, well, time to learn a whole new tray. of colors. So anyways, yeah, went to my parents' house for lunch and ended up having some chili. That was really good. And then my dad and I went out and did a couple things this afternoon as well. We both had holds to pick up at the library, actually. And so we went to the library together and picked up our holds. And yeah, basically came home and what did I do? See, this is why I take notes. This is why I take notes. Oh my gosh, you guys. I, this afternoon, started taking a closer look at my coloring book collection a little bit, and I am starting, like, the beginnings of decluttering some of my coloring books, and I get a little bit in my head about wanting to get rid of coloring books because I know how I am with hobbies. I know that I get really invested in a hobby, but then it could end up dropping really, really quickly. Coloring was a hobby I picked up during the COVID pandemic in 2020, at least like to the extent of like starting a coloring Instagram and a YouTube channel. I had colored before that. My friend and I would actually, during college, have like a bunch of like wine and coloring nights, which were really, really fun to do. At that point, I had like basically just World of Flowers by Johanna Basford, and that's what I would bring over to her house. It just was really, really fun to do. So I have been coloring for quite a bit, but this was a thought process I had started kind of a bit ago, where I was just trying to think, like, how realistic do I want to be with the amount of coloring books I have? I feel like, you know, it's been 2 years. I actually accidentally just like fully skipped my diamond painting anniversary, which I think is January 5th is my diamond painting anniversary. January 5th, 2023. Which is crazy. So we've hit the 2-year mark, right, of my diamond painting, which really, truly crazy because I really feel like I'm still less than a year in when I know I'm really not. But this has been the hobby, and I've talked about this a bunch of times. This has been the hobby that's really stuck with me. I find it really satisfying, and I usually like love I love the artwork that comes with it, and I just feel like it's a really nice way. It's a nice hobby to unwind with, and I've never really felt the same connection with coloring that I do for this hobby. Even though I did coloring for such a long time, I think there comes a point where I have to be a little bit more realistic with myself. Like, I do think eventually I would color more often again, but I couldn't tell you when that's going to be. And like, whenever I do decide to pick up coloring, I end up picking up the Disney mystery books more often than I pick up any other coloring book in my collection. I feel like last year, I started out the year really wanting to just try to color in my other books. And I did do a couple pages in those other books. But I feel like for the rest of the year, and I don't know this for a fact, but I feel like from what I remember, I didn't really color much aside from my mystery books, which is totally fine. But I think I don't want to just like hoard coloring books that I'm not going to really color in. So this afternoon, I started going into my collection just a little bit and not getting rid of, because I haven't done anything with them yet, but taking a look a little bit closer as to what I actually want to keep in my coloring book collection and what I feel like I don't really need. And I honestly feel like I still could have been way more brutal about it. I'm gonna go with this color. I definitely think I could have been way more brutal about it, which, I mean, kind of is what it is. I definitely don't want to just like, you know, up and get rid of everything in my collection except the Disney books, because I don't think that's like realistic either. So like, what did I get rid of, right? Or get rid of, I just mean, what did I put on the side for now to basically contemplate if I'm gonna for sure get rid of it. A few of the Camellia Angelkova coloring books. I know. I've got a few mandala books that you know what? I just don't color mandalas like ever, and I really tried to get into them and they never really stuck for me. I definitely can understand the appeal of the mandalas and like, you know, how they could be relaxing, but I think the mandalas are just a little bit too repetitive and just not my personal thing when it comes to coloring. So I put those in the pile. And then actually, and I hate saying this, but a few of the Camellia Angelkova minis books, but specifically the ones that had the like not as thick outline of the black ink. Basically, Camellia Angelkova, when she started her miniature books, they were a lot thinner of line work. And the images weren't as big on the page as the like newer books. So I got rid of a handful of those that that aren't as like my style necessarily. Like they just aren't as thick of black line work. Because again, I don't color in those. Now, to be fair, I don't really color in any of the Camellia books right now, but I needed to be a little bit realistic. I kept most of them, but I did get rid of some. And again, by get rid of, I haven't even done anything with them yet. I'm sure they're gonna go to like friends or like a family or things like that. It's like definitely not gonna throw away anything. Just want to preface that. But I kind of wanted to just clear off my shelves a little bit to, I don't know, not even make room, because I don't really know what I'd be making room for. But yeah, I got rid of those, and then ended up getting rid of some of my, or most actually, of my Sach and Sachdeva color by number books. And the most of my Color Questopia books, I don't even know, I kept a few, but I think that was just more of like, these are cute images, I might want to color in them, when like, again, realistically, that hasn't happened in 2 years, so I don't know why it would happen again. I don't know. I need a drink of water, my throat is not happy with me. I've got some nice cold water next to me. It's so nice. But anyways, so yeah, it's just been hard because, you know, over the last year, I've definitely come to terms with the fact that diamond painting ended up becoming more of like my #1 hobby, and I'm really thrilled about that. I'm really, really thrilled I found a hobby that just scratches the itch, if you will. I genuinely love doing it. I think about it all the time. I genuinely think about this hobby all of the time, and I think though, it's just hard for me to get rid of the stuff that did once bring me joy. And you know, like those Camellia books at one point really did bring me a ton of joy. And I am glad that like the Disney mystery color by number books still bring me joy. I don't work on them that often, but like when I do decide, oh, I want to color, that is usually just what I gravitate towards, are those Disney color by number books. I don't know what the reason is. I love coloring the characters. I just think that's fun. I wonder though, and I was actually talking with my friend Ashley about this, Messy Girl Crafts, if you guys don't know her on YouTube. We were talking and she was like, I'm wondering if like now that Diamond Art Club has come out with Disney diamond paintings, if that's gonna dwindle down also, because you were almost like scratching your Disney itch with the color by number books. And I'm like, you might be right, honestly. Like, I don't know. I guess I won't really know until like I start maybe diamond painting one of the Disney images. I don't know. I thought that was a really good point though. So I think it's just sad to think about the fact that like my hobby choices like might be like for sure shifting, because for a while there it was just like, oh, like I might pick up coloring again. Like, it's not like I'm getting rid of it for good, and I still don't think I am, but I am working toward becoming a little bit more minimalistic about it, just because I don't touch it really ever. And so like, why keep a bunch of stuff when it can go to homes where people are gonna color in it more than I am? So anyways, that was my little spiel about that. So I got rid of some stuff, and I will figure out where they're going at some point, but they are off my shelves. My shelves are a little bit cleaner now, which is great. I still have obviously all of my Disney color by number books, and I still have a lot of like my hardback books. Those I have a really hard time parting with. I'm not sure I ever will. Like the Maria Trolle. By the way, I have a signed copy of, it's Luna, yeah? I'm looking at my shelf. Yeah, Luna, that I actually won in a giveaway during 2020. So that, I'm never getting rid of that. That is such a cool thing I have in my collection. But like, I'm not gonna get rid of like Maria Trolle, Hannah Carlzon, like those really nice hardback books, or like airy books for that matter. I just have no intention of getting rid of those. And then I also have some like other artists that like I don't really want to get rid of either, like Alexandra Francis. I love her coloring books. They're so simple. I have like the Michelle Marie, the Bobby Goods. I haven't even colored a Bobby Goods page, but like I like the artwork. I'm like I intend to eventually color in this. So I think I was really just trying to get rid of stuff that like I was kind of like, I don't really see myself coloring even if I decide to color. And some of it's just really cute artwork that I'm like, you know what? I don't want to get rid of you. And that's fine. So, yeah, this afternoon I did a lot of just like looking through and making some decisions about my coloring books. So if you guys have any advice for like, I don't know, if you're like me and you sound like and I sound like I'm the same as you, and you have any advice for me, always leave it in the comments. I definitely want to hear it. So anyways, that was a definitely longer ramble than I wanted to go on with that, but I'm happy I talked about it, got it off my chest a little bit. And then I just have here the plans for the rest of the night. Relax and watch the Packer game. That really, truly, good plans all around there. So anyways, that's kind of what my weekend has been. Nothing crazy. I definitely do just want to like relax and craft the rest of the evening, just because, again, it's been a busy, hectic weekend, and I don't know. I just want to diamond paint, man. That's all I want to do. So anyways, actually, I'm going to add more of this color to my tray because, I don't know. Might as well, I'm using it. Okay, anyway, so that's kind of been my weekend in a nutshell. Let's talk a little bit about diamond painting, shall we? I purchased from Diamond Art Club this weekend. Of course I did. Absolutely nothing new there. The new Aria illustration piece that just came out. Oh my gosh, those Aria illustration pieces just have me in an absolute chokehold. I love Aria illustration. She is definitely one of my top 5 artists, if not top 3 artists I've discovered with Diamond Art Club. But also the Aria illustration pieces that are really detailed. So like basically, I feel like Aria Illustrations has 2 different sets of like images she does. I mean, that's not like all she does, but you know what I mean. The first set is like when it's basically like a bust of a head and then like kind of a plain-ish background. Sometimes there's like multiple colors in the background, but they're not like tangible objects in the background. Like it's not like a scene, right? Like it's a head, a bust of a head, and then colors in the background. It's the best way I can describe it. That's a bad way to describe it, but it's the best way I can describe it. And then she also has artwork that is like of a girl, you know what? Kind of like this. Hold on. Kind of like Cozy Christmas, right? We have the girl, we have the Christmas tree, we have the lights, we have the books, we have everything. We have all these details. This is the style I prefer more, like the type I'm doing now. This is what I prefer doing from her specifically. So any piece that comes out with Diamond Art Club where it has this kind of level of detail work in the background, I will eat it up and purchase it every single time. I'm pretty sure I have all of hers that are like that, or at least most of them, if not all of them. And a lot of them have come out like this year specific, or not like this year, because it's 2025 now. Oh, cute doggies outside. Oh my god, they're 2 little doggies. So cute. Anyways, what was I saying? Shoot, I'm so sorry. I should be filming with my windows closed. But yeah, no, most of them came out last year, like, this one, and then like Cottagecore Witch is another beautiful one. There's a mermaid one that came out, 2 mermaid ones actually. I really love her like detailed artwork, and so that was like a no-brainer for me this weekend. So I ended up grabbing her, and shoot, I need to restart my camera. Okay, if you guys don't know, at the 30-minute mark, my camera tends to just like shut off on me, so I try to avoid it. I did not realize I'd be filming for this long, and we're just getting into the diamond painting stuff, and I'm thrilled about it actually. So anyways, I ended up buying the Aria, and then I also bought another Disney Princess kit because I have quite a few on my wish list, because those Disney kits are going to destroy me in the best way possible. And you know what? I just wanted them. So I got the Princess Aurora one. Actually, let me show you guys which one it is. Just because I feel like having the visuals a lot easier. So if you're diamond painting and you want to look up, totally look up. But this is the diamond painting I ended up purchasing with the like her beautiful dress and the castle in the background. It's just, oh, it's gorgeous. Actually, I need to leave this up because I need to talk about something else too with that. But where was I going? So I ended up purchasing those 2 from Diamond Art Club, which I am really happy about. I'm also like, I want all of the Aria illustration pieces to be released at Diamond Art Club, but I'm also just kind of like hoping that that was the end of it, just because my wallet cannot take any more of that. But also I will buy any ones that come out just because they're so pretty. I really do love her artwork. I was not expecting another one after we got all of like the big releases of the Aria illustrations, so it was really great to see another. But yeah, so I purchased from Diamond Art Club this weekend, and then yesterday I also decided, because I ended up with some Hanukkah money from my parents, which shout out to my parents because they just fed my addiction, and actually so did Katie from Diamonds and Washi, because she had a discount code for Jada Gem Shop's pixel kits in her description box, and I ended up buying 3 of the Jada Gem Shop pixel charted kits because I have been eyeing 2 of them for a very long time, and then one came out last week that I really wanted to get. So actually, I don't want that drill there. So I ended up purchasing. Now I'm going to pull out my phone again and I'll show you guys all of them. So the first one I ordered is Nearly Midnight. This one has been out for quite a bit. I don't know when it came out, but I have been wanting her for so long. So I bought her. So I got her. And then I also got the new release that came out, which is Owl Sorceress by Chris Avug. Look at these purples. I am obsessed with these purples. This is going to be beautiful. I am so excited about this. And then the last one I ended up getting is Serenity with the Moon. Oh my gosh, this is another one I've been eyeing for so long. I am so happy I finally picked up some more Jada Gem Shop pixel charted kits. I have yet to work on one, but it is a goal in the new year to work on a pixel charted kit. So that way I can actually speak about Jada Gem Shop's quality. Like, I've heard really good things. I'm sure they're really good. And Jade, who the shop owner is such a sweetheart. If you guys don't know, I actually did a diamond painting community chat episode with her, which, by the way, I haven't done one in a bit, and I do want to get back on doing the community chat series. I just haven't. It's just been very, very busy, but I do plan on getting back to it at some point, just an FYI, in case anyone was wondering. But Jade was such a sweetheart when I had her on for it, so I definitely want to try one of her kits, of course. Now I have 5 of them to choose from because I already have had a couple of them. They're both pixel charted again. That really is just what I go for. It's her version of like the hand charting kits, which I just personally prefer over computer charted. There's just less confetti, which I don't hate confetti, but I really like confetti when it's intentional confetti. So like this painting, especially in the tree, tons of confetti, but I don't hate it because, again, it's intentional confetti, which I like. So, anyways, I also have from Jade a mermaid's bath, which is, oh, so good. Katie completed that one a while ago, and I just, it's just so pretty. So that one is on my like to-do list at some point. And then, what's the other one? Oh, shoot, I can picture it. Okay, hold on. I'll go through my gems flow. I won't leave you guys hanging, don't you worry. I think it's toward the top of my gems flow too, because I think it starts with the letter of the alphabet that's up toward the top. Shoot, maybe it's not. I wish gems flow had a better method for some of these like filterings. I just feel like they don't filter it very well, or there's not an easy way for it to be filtered. Shoot, what is that kit called? It's like purples. I've unboxed it on my channel. It's gorgeous. Oh shoot, now we're reaching the end of the alphabet. Oh, no, I skipped it. Shoot. Hold on, let me try one more time. I don't know what it's called. No. You guys, this is just such a flop. Oh, Goodnight Moon. Okay, it's this one. Here, I'll show you guys since I have it up. Goodnight Moon. Beautiful. Beautiful. Are we joking? Are we joking? I think that's my karaoke. So, anyways, all that to say, I have quite the options of Jada Gem Shop pixel charted kits to choose from, and I am excited to get to one this year, and it is one of my goals to get to one this year. I don't know which though. That's gonna be hard, actually. I don't know which one I'm gonna want to do, but anyways, actually speaking of like some small goals for the upcoming year, I do just want to talk about a few more goals I had for the upcoming year that like I think I meant to talk about when I talked about my goals. Might have been last week or 2 weeks ago, and I never brought it up. So number one, like I said, is a Jada Gem Shop kit. I do really want to just test out her quality. I talk about her her shop in my vlogs, and I imagine her quality is going to be good. I've heard nothing but good things. However, you know, you never know until you try it out for yourself, and I have so many good pieces from her that I want them very badly. I want to work on them. So that is one of my goals. What do I want to do? The dollar sign. And then another like small goal, kind of goal I have for diamond painting this year, I don't know if this one will happen, but I'm hoping, is to work on one of my round dreamer designed kits. I have a few round dreamer designs, and I've never tried their rounds actually. I've just done one square kit from them. So I do want to do a rounds, but actually I'm pretty sure this is gonna be what I do. There is a Dreamer Designs kit that I want to work on next after I finish Little Lizard Garden. And I do plan on working on that one after I finish Little Lizard Garden. It's called 1950s Hollywood Street. That one has been staring me in the face every single time I open my Gems Flow app. So I'm like, you know what? I think this year is going to be the year I do it. As I dropped something. Oh, I know what I dropped. Okay. I think this year is going to be the year I work on it. And by this year, I mean soon, because I am getting close to being done with Little Lizard Garden. And I do like just want to work on another Dreamer design since I've only worked on one. And so that's a plan. And then I also this year want to work on one of my Diamond Art Club mystery kits. I have so many now. I have like... Oh, no, a drill. I have I got the Yume one as a sneak peek. That was my first sneak peek. And so, like, that one might be the choice, but also that one might just be an instant, like, wait forever to work on kit because it's just so precious kind of kit because it was my first sneak peek. I have the Margaret Morales. I have the Becca Tyndall. I have the Christina Yen. What else? There's a, like, 1950s nostalgia one that I have that I really dearly want to work on because the image reminds me of my grandfather who passed away when I was like 5. And so that one I want to work on like in his memory, but I don't know if that one will make me like really emotional or what. So I don't know when I'll actually get to that one. But I have quite a few to choose from. So like I really do want to like work on that. Like work on one of those eventually. And I know there's a couple more I did not name because I don't even remember, but I have quite a few mystery kits from Diamond Art Club that I do want to work on. So those are kind of some more like mini goals I have for the year. I don't know if any of them will happen, but I'm hoping I at least can do like 1 or 2 of them. I don't work on kits that fast, that's the issue. Like I have a lot of kits, but then like I feel like I definitely have a faster buying rate than I do completing rate. So we'll see what happens, but you never know. So anyways, also a fun little other side note is that I am super close to 4,000 subscribers. At the time of this filming, I'm at less than 30 away, which is crazy. Thank you guys so much if you've subscribed. And if you haven't already, but you've made it this far in the video, you totally should because you watched me up until this point. You must like me a little bit, right? But I'm really close to 4,000 subscribers. I'm hoping by the end of January we can hit that goal. I do see that happening, so that's really exciting. But anyways, videos for the week. What is coming out this week? I have really no idea. Like this whip and chat obviously today, and then Friday will be the vlog. Otherwise, I'm thinking about maybe doing an updated What's on My Diamond Art Club wish list video. I think the last one I did was, when was it? Like 6 months ago. I think it was like 6 months ago. So I definitely want to do another one of those. So those are the videos for the week. Let's go ahead and end off this video with what I've been reading, watching, and listening to, just because that's super fun to do. So reading, what have I been reading? I right now only have a physical book going, and it's called A 5-Letter Word for Love by Amy James. I started it a week ago, and I'm slowly chipping away at it. It's really, really cute. I'm actually very much enjoying it, but I just don't get in a mood with books that I just want to sit down and binge it. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's my personality, no matter what it is. But it involves Wordle, which is kind of fun, a little bit different. So it's just been a very fun book. I've been enjoying it a lot. So I'm maybe halfway through. I don't know. I've just been very slowly reading it. So that's what I've been reading. I think I'm able to pull out like one more color. while we're chatting. I can't believe this whip and chat is so long. I feel like I'm usually very much like not as good at filling the time, but you know what, taking notes might be the key, because I can take a look at my notes but then I still go off on tangents. At least I have organized tangents when I have notes. But anyways, that's what I've been reading. Nothing on audio at the moment, but we'll see, maybe we'll have something on audio next week. And then for my watching, I like how I always include the middle podcast in my watching category, but that is because I actually am subscribed to their Patreon, and they do video versions of their podcast episodes, which I just think is way more engaging to me than the like just the listening episodes. Even though like I always diamond paint while I'm listening, I just like having them like with me, you know? I don't know what it is. That sounds weird. But I've been listening, watching that still, and I'm so sad because after the next 2 episodes, once they finish off season 1, they said they're going on a month hiatus, which I'm so sad about. I think I'm mostly afraid that they're actually not going to return. I know some of the podcasts I used to listen to, like the Wizards of Waverly Place podcast, like I never caught up on that. I like want to at some point, but they stopped posting. I listened to like 1 episode of the Pretty Little Liars podcast. They also kind of fell off the face of the earth. So I'm like a little bit afraid that that's going to happen too with this podcast, but they, you know, they reassured us that that won't happen. I mean, listen, if that's what they do, then that's what they do. I don't care that much, but I do really enjoy their podcast. And, so I've been watching that. And also, I just want to give a shout out to my friend Ashley. I mentioned her earlier. I will leave her channel linked down below, Messy Girl Crafts. I have been binging her videos as well, and I do recommend that if you love like long form content, especially within like diamond painting specifically, that you should definitely go check out her channel. Her channel's newer, but she has grown really, really fast, and I really enjoy her content, and she's always really enthusiastic whenever she's talking about diamond painting, which I love in a creator. So definitely go check out her channel if you have not. I will leave it linked down below. But yeah, that is also what I have been watching lately, is some of her videos, and she's kind of been on in the background for me. So yeah, and then listening to, okay, for this I don't have a good answer. I feel like we're ending off with like a boring answer, but just like same old Taylor Swift, same old. I feel like I'm never new with the listening to category. I just tend to listen to the same stuff over and over again, especially when it comes to music. I know this definitely doesn't just encompass music, but when it comes to music, I definitely am very much like stick to what I know, kind of stuff. So anyways, I just want to finish off this color, and then I'm gonna call this good. We've been talking for how long? Dang, almost 45 minutes, maybe closer to 40. That's a lot longer though than I feel like my whip and chats normally are, so I'm really happy about that. And then I can go see what the Packer game is up to, because I am nervous. How far are we in the game? 10 minutes? There's probably not a score yet. I mean, maybe there is, but anyways, you guys, thank you for sticking along this video. There's like nothing good in this section to like use as an emoji to comment down below, but leave me a football emoji down below, since I was just talking about the Packer game. But anyways, you guys, thank you so much for watching this whip and chat today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button down below if you're not already, and I will catch you in my next video. Bye, guys.